Hi, I'm Matt with Keeping a YYC. We're joined by Mike Stone with Fit in YYC. Hey Mike, how are you?
Good. How you doing, Matt?
I am fantastic. Thanks for asking. We'll get right into it though. How about you tell us a little bit about your business, Fit in YYC?
Sure. Fitinyyc is a mobile business, so we come right to your home, office, any space really. We do finish lines at triathlons, marathons, that kind of thing. We do corporate events, and we do right into your home. We support a lot of family kind of focused stuff. So a lot of the times we'll go into somebody's home and it'll be a workout and a massage for one person, sometimes a workout with an entire group, family, mom, dad, kids. Sometimes it'll be mom and dad, sometimes it'll be kids that are training specific for whatever sports they're competing in. Myself and the people who work for me all have kinesiology and sports backgrounds, so we do send the appropriate people to you based on what it is that you're looking for. Again, it's mostly exercise related and massage related. So exercise being anything to do with rehab. I am actually a clinical exercise physiologist, which I can deal with anybody who has any type of rehab issue. I kind of bridge the gap from when people leave physiotherapy and get back into the gym. There's a little bit of a gap there that people really don't know what to do. They have their physio exercises and they don't know when it's okay to go back to actually doing a full workout. So we bridge the gap there. As far as the massage side, we also bridge that gap from people who are healing to know what is the proper way to heal, how deep your massage needs to be, how often you need to get it done. And of course, being mobile, that helps a lot with people who are immobile from injury and whatnot, that don't want to get up and crutch around, or, some people have all kinds of different things, right? So, yeah. So we support all of that within Calgary. Mostly we are on the west side of Calgary, but we do the entire city.
So with your business being an in-person mobile kind of business, what are you doing to adapt in this current environment, if anything? What's your options here?
Well, being as we have been shut down, our associations, all the massage associations across Alberta have been have told us that we cannot practice. Of course, that's all based on the Alberta Health Minister and their recommendation. So as of right now, it's actually against the law for us to practice. So I have actually, last week, I put up a video using my son, and my daughter was our videographer. So, it's something great for a 14-year-old girl to do, because they're fantastic with their phones. And my son is 12, and they're both athletes. So I did a chair massage video, just doing some basic massage techniques to show people at home so that they can actually help each other at home if you're stuck at home with your family or significant other. Of course, it was a short 10-minute video, just highlighting some very specific things that you can do, types of oil you can use, how to set it up, what kind of towels you need, just real basic stuff that people wouldn't know, because they're not massage therapists. So that's been posted on my Facebook page, on my website, and on my Instagram. I'm gonna be posting another one on Sunday. My one on Sunday is gonna be revealing more of the makeshift, how to make a massage table on the ground, so that you can actually give a massage lying down in a comfortable position without having any types of, you don't want to put anybody at risk for injury lying on the ground. So I set up some pillows and stuff and show people how they can do that in the upcoming video. And then I have one more after that on an actual massage table, because I know that some of my clients actually have massage tables at home. So I'm trying to cover all the bases. Trying to cover all the bases where I can. That way people have the ability to still be able to receive some sort of massage. There's a lot of sitting, man. A lot of sitting, a lot of gaming, people who are working from home.
Yeah.
People who are working from home are sitting at kitchen counters with a laptop, man. It's horrible for posture, ergonomics. It's terrible. People, I've been getting messages from clients that I haven't heard from in years saying, hey, are you massaging? Are you still doing in-home massage? Will you come to my house? And unfortunately, I have to say no, but I always direct them to my video and say, hey, look, hey, go have a look, man. You know, maybe you can help your wife out, or you know, I do have some clients that they've got their 16-year-old kids that they're making them watch the video, and they're paying them $10 to do 15-minute massage. So, you know, it's something, right? I mean, this is what we have to do right now, right? Nobody's allowed to visit each other. This is what we got to be. We have to be diligent. We got to be creative. We've got to come up with ways to be able to bridge this gap of you know, social distancing. I mean, you have to come up with something, right? So I'm doing my best. Hopefully people go and have a look, and it can reach a lot of people, and it can help a lot of people. So that's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, we'll definitely share that. As far as myself personally, I could definitely use some tips and tricks on that. So I'll definitely be checking it out and see what I can do to help myself. Because like you said, I'm sitting at a desk that maybe is not properly optimized as it would be in my office. So we'll definitely check that out.
Good. Yeah. Go have a look, man. Yeah. Hopefully it'll help out.
So the next question that I have is just in general, what do you think that people can do to support our local businesses here in Calgary and surrounding areas?
Well, you see, right now in my business, nothing really. I mean, you know, honestly, you know, you can do stuff like, you know, watch my video and share my video. Me personally, right? For others, I know that in my area, I'm up in the west side of Calgary. I know that there is a lot of exercise people, personal trainers, gym owners that are putting together online exercise stuff, which is fantastic. I did one video on a real basic exercise program right at the very beginning of all this, and it focused on heart rate and stimulating your immune system, which I find very important because a lot of people don't understand that high intensity levels of exercise actually suppress your immune system. So I'm trying to educate people to show them that, look, exercise is great, but you really have to know where your heart rate needs to be in order to stimulate your immune system, because that's what we need right now, just in case, heaven forbid, you do, you know, end up getting the COVID-19. At least your immune system is a little bit stronger than it was prior. If you're exercising your face off and you're, you know, really giving her, you know, honestly, you know, if you're healthy, you're probably fine. But still, the program that I put forward was more for the people who could be at risk in order to stimulate their immune system. You know, you get your people that are in the safe zone, right? Between, you know, 12 and 50, I guess, is, you know, roughly about where immunity is strong enough where the COVID doesn't have a whole lot of negative effects. It's the young and the old that are really being more affected, right? So, you know, it's the people who are 50 and over that I'm really trying to focus on. Hey, guys, you know, especially the dudes, you know, guys, you're not captain of the football team in high school anymore. You know, don't go out running 5 miles and coming home, and you know, it's not how you do it, right? Start slow, and keep your heart rate in certain spots, and my video explains all of where your heart rate should be at in order to stimulate your immune system. It's not a follow along video. It's not a, you know, I do a 1 minute and you follow along with me. It's a real basic structured workout. I also post a still of the actual workout so people can, you know, they can screenshot it or whatever is easy for them. A lot of the other places in this area are doing follow along videos. It's live streams from, you know, and I can even mention a couple of them. I know that Ironside Fitness here in West Springs, Charmaine Ironside, she's been a leader in the area for quite some time. You've got Tim Boris, who's running Fresh Fit. He's doing the same type of thing, except it's not him because he's got a lot of trainers that work for him. He's got a lot of his trainers that are doing stuff. And of course, Jerry Love, everybody knows Jerry Love from RIPT, the RIPT series. She's also doing daily workouts, all mixed with sometimes their bike, sometimes their HIIT, sometimes their strength. So, you know, those are just three. I mean, there's all kinds, man. They're all over the internet right now. That's why I've kind of stepped away from the exercise side. I just thought, you know what, I'm going to let those people do their thing and let people, you know, find them. They're fantastic. I am going to do another exercise one based on keeping your immune system strong. And it'll be, again, just a general, I'm not recreating the wheel here. I'm not doing anything fancy. It's not about making new workouts and making them exciting and new for people. The workouts that I'm proposing are workouts that you're not going to find, that are just about stimulating immunity for those who need, you know, who don't know where to go. Hey, I'm 58 years old. I'm out of shape. I don't want to buy a Peloton bike and go on and do a Peloton workout and get my heart rate up to 160 because you know what? That's not where they're at. So my approach is that. So, you know, keep it off of that kind of stuff. Go on, look at your local people, and what they're doing. You can support the fitness industry that way. The massage industry, unfortunately, is a little more complicated to support. But do look at your local massage providers when we come out of this, right? You know, the big, huge chains, I think, are going to see a really, really large drop because, you know, they're just not doing anything, right? They're not, I haven't seen it anyway. I mean, maybe they are, but I haven't seen it. And, you know, I'm not going to mention anybody, but, you know, everybody knows who I'm talking about. You know, let's, you know, keep it local. You know, look for your local people. I've been in Calgary. I've been practicing in Calgary for almost 25 years. You know, I worked with everything from, I work with kids, I work with, you know, injured, I work with professional athletes, I work with the Alberta Ballet, I work with Cirque du Soleil when they came through town last summer. You know, and everybody that works for me also has a high level of education, and I do a lot of mentoring with the people that do work for me. So I do try to pass along a lot of my knowledge and experience that I've gained over the years. That way, you know, I want the strongest team available, right? I don't want people just, you know, who are just therapists. I want somebody who's a little bit more than that. So, yeah.
Absolutely. So it sounds as though you have all kinds of great content that we can check out later on your Facebook page, your website, and your Instagram, all your kind of social media channels. However, just for the purposes of right now, what kind of tips and tricks can you share with people in relation to your expertise in massage and fitness?
Well, let's start with massage. I think it's just a matter of putting aside some time in order to help each other. You know, everybody in a household, anybody who's lived with anybody knows that, you know, my shoulder hurts. Honey, can you rub? Yeah, okay, fine, whatever. And I hear the stories all the time. You know, my hands are tired, and oh, it's too deep. Oh, it's not deep enough. You know, that kind of thing. You know, I think the tips and the tricks right now are be empathetic to who you're with, right? I got a 12-year-old who sits on a computer for long periods of time these days. Because there's nothing else to do. He's a gamer, right? I mean, and you know, he's up there and he's having fun, and he's communicating with his schoolmates. You know, so he's you know, it's a social aspect too, right? So, you know, you don't want to cut him off from his social aspect of life, but at the same time, you don't want him up there for 14 hours in a row. So, you know, I'll have him come down. I'll give his shoulders a bit of a rub, give us back a bit of a ride. It's easier for me. I have a massage. I've got everything, obviously. But again, the videos will help you with that. So, be understanding of each other. Don't be annoyed. I think that's the biggest thing I can say right now. Fitness-wise, you know what? Go and look. Go online. Look for your local people, man. We're trying to help. We really are. And we're not just trying to help just to say, hey, look at me, look what I'm doing. That's not my intention. I don't think that's any of our healthcare professionals' intentions. We really just want to help and help give back, right? It's like, look, you're stuck. I'm sitting at home by myself too. I got my family with me, but I'm sitting home. Man, I've watched some bad movies, but it's like, you're running out of things to do. So, go have a look for your local people in your area. In Calgary, there's thousands of fitness professionals in this city, man. Fitness is a huge thing in Calgary. There's so many people and so many good trainers here. There really is. There's so many good trainers here. And find who you like, man. Who do you gel with? Who do you, some of them have a funny, they approach it with a little bit of comedy. Others are pretty intense. Others have army backgrounds. Others have military backgrounds. Others have martial arts backgrounds. Others have, there's so many different options that you can choose from. Just get out there and look for it. They're everywhere. Man, Google, man, you did so many, right? And get on your local Facebook pages. I find my local Facebook page for my area of town has been very, very helpful. The West Side Moms and Dads group. We've got a West Side information share. I think there's 5 or 6 for our area that have really been helpful. People go on and ask a question, then, and there's like sometimes 40, 50 comments on where to go and what to do and that kind of thing. As far as that's concerned, I think that's, as far as we are concerned, in my 2 aspects of how I work, massage and personal training, exercise, rehab, however you want to say it. It's you got to go look for us. Look for us. Keep us in mind. Keep us in mind when you're watching our videos. We're doing this for you guys. We really want to help. We really want to help. Right. So hopefully people go on and really follow their local people.
Yeah, and spread the word. Share.
Yeah, well, that's the biggest thing, right? If you see something you like, share it. I mean, it never hurts, right? Facebook now is Facebook more than anything, I find. Instagram is still Instagram, but Facebook, man, the sharing on Facebook, I haven't seen as many people on Facebook, man, in the last couple of weeks than I've seen in a really long time. And I'm not even really a huge Facebook guy. I'm more of a Facebook, Instagram, I guess, kind of even right now. But Facebook's really blown up. There's a lot of information on there right now. It really is.
Absolutely. Well, we really appreciate you taking the time to join us today, Mike. That's all the questions that we had prepared for you. However, we do ask that you end the interview for us by looking into the camera and stating your name and your business name, and just asking the fine people that are watching to keep it local, keep it YYC. Are you ready?
Yeah. This is Mike Stone with fitinyyc. Keep it local, keep it YYC.